In this video, we're going to be learning the woven wheel stitch. This is one of my favorites because I love how it makes little roses. They're so beautiful. So we're going to start by using a straight stitch to make the 5 spokes on your wheel. You're going to go from the outside back into the center. Each time you're going to go back through the same center hole. Now that we have our 5 spokes on our wheel, we're going to come up just inside of 2 of our little spokes. And we're going to start weaving. We're going to go over one stitch and under the next stitch and follow the pattern. Over, under, over, under. And we're just going to keep going around in a circle, over, and under, over, and under. And you don't want to pull super tight. You want to pull tight enough that it touches the thread, but not to where it folds over your thread. So continuing our pattern, we're going over and under. And just keep repeating the pattern. Now let's talk about what to do if we are only partway through our woven wheel and we're running out of thread and we need to tie off our thread and start with a fresh piece. So you're just going to go underneath, push your needle through in the middle of one of your stitches, and let's pay attention to the fact that we just went underneath this stitch right here. So we're going to tie off the back, and then we're just going to pick up where we left off. So we're on the back of our woven wheel, just like you would if you were finished. You're going to go through the closest stitch to where you stopped. You're going to make a little loop, go through the loop so that you can form a little knot, and then we're going to just trim our thread. Now you remember that this was the last stitch that we went under. So we're just going to come up through the middle from the back, and we're just going to continue on. We're going to go over this one and under the next one. And we're just going to keep going around just like nothing happened. And you won't be able to tell that we had to stop and rethread our needle. It's just going to cover up that little spot, and we're good to go. These last few stitches, you want to be especially careful not to pull too tightly, because you will squish your little rose and it won't look as beautiful. So you're just going to keep following your pattern, over, under. And how do you know when you are finished? When you can't see your little spokes anymore, you know that your woven wheel is finished. Okay, I'm just about to do my last stitch, and I'm just going to come over my last little spoke. You can kind of still see it there. And underneath where the next one would be, I'm just gonna go under and pull through, and my little woven wheel is done. I can turn it over and I can tie it off just like I did when I ran out of thread.